The past, the present, the future. This is Friday Night's Fright. What the planet is listening to.
Hello, it's your boy Ian Austin, in time to do another episode of Friday Night Fright. And this one's a little different because Mabel hasn't sent me any DVDs, so I've decided to heck with it. Why not just do a commentary? Using a movie I can find easily on Amazon Prime. So I got a bottle of beer, a can of Woo Woo, and I've got good spirits and glad tidings. So here we go. It's going to be a commentary on Hereditary, which I've never seen. So this should be intriguing because my reactions will be my first time reactions. Apologise in advance if there's a bit of gap between speaking. Sometimes I won't have anything to say. I'll try and keep it as entertaining as possible. But I do recommend that you watch Hereditary as you listen to this commentary, because hopefully it will illuminate things. If you've seen it for the first time, then you'll get a kick out of the movie and you can ignore me if you want. If you've seen the movie before, and then hopefully you'll get a kick out of my reactions and laughing at someone getting worked up. I might even show a bit of fear. Who knows? Anyway, this is Ian Austin, and I'll be back with commentary after a brief word from our sponsor. And here we go with the commentary. And I've realised this movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes long. And I've got to sit for an Amazon Prime original advert first, which is part of the experience. And hey, it's Heidenreich or Heidenbach or whatever the fuck his name is, based on true stories, in a wheelchair now. Heisenberg, that's it, Breaking Bad guy, he's in a wheelchair now, which is lovely and fitting. You know, that guy did drugs and don't do drugs. Anyway, so I just go check that my front door is locked. And my front door is locked, and this is a riveting start. I'm going to have to put subtitles on. You're saying, I can't believe this movie's 2 hours and 7 minutes long. What the ever-loving fuck? Why is it so long? And also, I'm sure a few of you are wondering, why is... I don't care about this introductory text. Wondering, why is your volume so much louder than usual, Ian? Well, it's because I've actually put my mic in that my bruv gave me, you know? Respect. Oh, and some old woman's died off screen, I guess, in 2018. This movie has subtitles, because if not, this is going to be a very surreal experience. It's loud, I'll give it that. Oh, it does have subtitles. Yay. This subtitle example. Cool. So let's play, and let's turn volume down a bit. And there's a birdhouse or shit. And apparently this is the way regarded horror movie. I wanted to review Don Darko, but the Blu-ray's gone missing. I thought Mabel sent one, but I can't find it. That's the guy upstairs. He's banged out. That's all good. It's a drawn-out shot, as you do, which is not an encouraging sign for this movie. And there's a bunch of morgue plates or file cabinets or whatever you call them, which we're moving past them and over to a desk, and instantly that's the desk. That is the exact desk that Hitler was working at when he died. True story. He was trying to crack the Enigma code and he failed. And now they're wandering. The shot is taking ages. I just feel like they can get on with it. You know, this movie's 2 hours and 7 minutes, and they're not really justifying for me right now why it's that long. I don't want to be critical. I try to enjoy horror movies, but I do feel nowadays movies are too long. This is a fine example. I don't know what this opening's meant to convey, and know what you're thinking. Just watch the movie, enjoy it, and shut up. But I'm doing commentary as I watch it first time. If I shut up, you won't hear anything because I've turned sound down. Because I can't have sound too loud because I'll be sued by whoever the fuck made this movie. Oh look, it's a dollhouse. And they're panning on the dollhouse, and this is taking a really long time to have anything happen. Oh, and this music, this is really loud. I've got on like 2 volume, and it's still very loud. And, oh, it's a bedroom, and oh, is this a dollhouse version of a porn movie? Oh, knock on the door. I've got a subtitle. Oh, this is an actual house. Oh, okay. But wait, but from the outside it looks like a doll's house. What's going on? I'm confused. I'm upset. I'm confused. I'm gonna drink some beer. These fucking subtitles are huge. you know, because I need to remember what's going on in the movie. Yeah, telling Peter to get up, and now we're outside and we're by the birdhouse. It doesn't really look like a birdhouse anymore. And a car, and oh my god, it's Tony, it's esteemed actress Toni Collette. Oh, she's sad. She's so sad. You know, she looks like she's that one from Babadook. Oh, and someone's been sleeping in a tree house. No birdhouse, tree house. Charlie boy. They wake up Charlie, who's no boy, it's a woman. And she's like, no, it's okay if I get flu, I don't care. This is riveting so far. Apparently her mother's in car already. I could make the subtitles smaller, but be honest, you gotta take your enjoyment where you can move like this. Oh, we're at a funeral. Oh no, I skipped to the information part. The only thing annoys about Amazon, where you can easily skip the information parts, but you do that, in doing that you stop moving. Don't realise you've stopped moving. It's like, it's a bit annoying at times. And Toni Collette's giving a funeral speech, and she's a really good actress by the way, so that's reasonably high hopes for this movie, even though I've got 2 hours left. Jesus Christ. She was secretive and private, which if you're watching long is probably not true. She had private rituals, private friends, private anxieties, salute. And Toni Collette is, you know, giving good performance as usual, but man oh man, I don't have high hopes for this movie. Apparently her mother couldn't read, so that's sad. And this little kid looks like they've cast a character actress rather than, you know, like the normal crap kid actors. And she's got a necklace on. Oh, I wonder if that will come back in play. And some creepy guy looks at Charlie, the little kid, and sort of like, Argh! And then Peter looks sad, he's the other kid. And Gabriel Byrne's there, and he's wishing for Usual Suspects sequel. Instead, has anyone ever done or ever been privy to the sort of career downs like Gabriel Byrne has? Because man, that guy can act. And I know he made that movie about that TV show about the psychiatrist, but I haven't really heard him do much recently, you know. Charlie's eating chocolate bar, you know, as you do. And her dad's like, there better not be nuts in that. And she's like, no. And he's like, don't you eat them nuts, little kid. We got the EpiPen, she did eat nuts. And Toni Collette's like, did she eat nuts? And the dad's like, no. She's like, we've got the EpiPen. She's like, I know we've got the EpiPen. I know. That's going to be our central dilemma for the rest of the movie. Is there a fucking EpiPen? It's so weird how time marches on and same stupid shit is used for character conflict. Anyway, they're back at home, and oh, there's that dollhouse from earlier on. It's Chekhov's dollhouse. And hey, Retsy the dog is there, and oh, he looks such a happy dog. I like dogs in movies, you know. Usually, they're so much better behaved than in real life. No fuckers, leaving shit everywhere. I'm not allowed dog. You can't have dog in this flat, they say. Or cat. There's occasionally a cat who comes by, tries to jump in the window. Well, he did once, and he jumped in. I looked at him and screamed, and he screamed and ran off, and he hasn't been back since. Which is a shame because, you know, with Mabel gone, it'd be nice to have a cat to watch movies with. Horror movies particularly, you know. I have fond memories of this cat from ages ago. I was trying to teach it about horror movies, and then it decided it didn't want me to talk about horror movies, just wanted its belly rubbed. And I was like, no, kitty, watch the movie, watch the condensed plot and the atmosphere in Ouija Origin Evil. And Cat was like, and it was like, you watch a fucking movie, Cat. And Cat was not having it. It left. Cats always leave. Cats and women, they always leave. Mabel, goddammit, you know. This is what I'm reduced to. Fucking Hereditary. I didn't even want to watch this for free. I didn't even want to watch this for fun. And now I have to do it as part of the podcast because I can't find Donnie Darko on Blu-ray. State of my life. State of the podcast. It's terrible. State of Gabriel Byrne's career. Look at him. Look at him. He's telling kids not to play guitar. Gabriel, you're better than this. You're better than this, Mr. Bird. Kaiser so say you're better than this. It's not Kevin Spacey. I'm retconning it. And I've just ruined Usual Suspects for you. Well, screw it, you know. Don't want to support a movie by pedophile anyway. Oh, sorry, alleged, you know. Apparently it's like 19 before they'll come after you in Hollywood. Christ, Hollywood's a scummy place. Oh, and Charlie's drawn pictures of Grandma, but she's denying that it's Grandma, and she's wearing a sheepskin coat. Sheepskin robe? I don't really understand what you call that, but Tony Collette's like, you were Grandma's favourite, and Charlie's like, there was only two of us, so bound be one of us. And Grandma's like, I need to feed Charlie. Charlie's like, Grandma want me to be a boy. And Tony Collette's like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I was tomboy when I was growing up, hated dresses and dolls and pink, and it's okay because we live in a more tolerant society now, you know. The Me Too movement chased off all these pedophiles in Hollywood. And Charlie's like, Tony Collette, you can't keep off shit. This is really boring. Oh, things I do for this podcast. I'm gonna have to drink more and more, which is ironic because, you know, as ironic as it can get without being irony, because I criticised Arthur last week for being a wasteful drunk, but now I'm looking at my future and I'm seeing I'm going to be face down on that floor in about 2 hours. Oh, it's time for Bat Stories delivered by Naturalistic Dialogue. This is what annoys me, because I'm sure this movie will get better and I'm sure it'll get atmospheric, but how long are we into this fucking movie? 10 minutes into this movie. You know, 10 minutes into this goddamn movie, and I feel like I've been told a lot, but I've learned nothing. You know, like, I'm not saying you whiz through your plot, but I'm saying this, I guarantee you by the end of this movie, this shit could be an hour 40 tops. Tight hour 40. But no, it's got to be 2 hours 7 minutes long. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't understand why movies are this long nowadays. Oh, their logic seems to be, we'll make more money. It's like, how? If you make them shorter, you can show them more times each day and possibly make your money back. But no, what do I know? I'm just a guy with a podcast, and as of fucking 17:29 on Friday, with my new episode up after, it's 4 listens. Clearly, I'm not the voice of masses here. I'm the voice of the voiceless because they don't want to speak, but they regret having me be voice of voiceless because then they have to accept that my voice is their voice and they don't want to. I need more beer. I've got woo woo here, by the way. It's ready drink, selected for Asda, 250 millilitres. Pressurised container. A UK Chief Medical Officer recommends adults do not regularly drink more than 14 units per week. Try me, love me. If not 100% happy with your purchase, neither are we. That's why we'll refund the item. You talk so much shit. They will not accept this back. Produced in Belgium, apparently. And what are the ingredients? I don't care that movies on. What are the ingredients of this fucking drink? Cranberry juice, I guess. Maybe they're not putting them on there. That's not a good sign. If you're lucky enough to look under 25, we may ask you to prove your age. Well, you didn't today, so that makes me very upset. On this movie still there. Tony Collette got a letter from her grandmother, and I'm like, this is not fucking. What's that movie she made? The fucking one with the woman who couldn't get married because no one married her, and it's a breakthrough Agatha Christie Poirot or something like that. Muriel's Wedding. Is that Muriel wasn't getting married, was she? I don't fucking know. Anyway, she's freaked out because she turned the lights off and she thought she saw a polar bear, but there wasn't a polar bear. And yes, I made shit up. I gotta do this. Is my fucking job. I gotta do this for almost 2 more hours, people. Come on, lend old Ian a little slack. Seriously. You're not getting half-time handball this week. You're not getting one because I have to do this. I'm not splitting in half again. You know, you're just gonna get this in one go. Oh look, she's going to the dollhouse. Our house was a little dollhouse, and all the dolls looked like us, and no one found that this was weird, despite the fact that they shouldn't look like us. Oh, I saw Cult of Chucky, by the way. It's really... I finally watched on Blu-ray. It's really good and really funny. And when Tone Collette scared us safe from the workshop, Gabriel Byrne's like, with what? And she's like, with the fucking dolls, Gabriel! It's creepy as shit. And he's like, no, it's fine. Ha! He laughs. He's got such a roguish laugh. And they share a very platonic kiss. Oh, we're in classroom now. Critical thinking this month. Is that Pac-Man on the wall? Oh no, I'm so glad I'm not kidding anymore. I hated school. Just by virtue of, like, I didn't hate it. I think that's the wrong word, but I'm so glad I'm not there anymore, you know. Now when I'm out between 9 and 5, I'm getting paid for it at least. So this kid, like, very distinctive look to her. You know, it's good. It's interesting. Seems like she wants to act rather than, like, be one of those beauty pageant little brats you see in movies. Oh my god, a bird flew into a window. Oh, the students are chattering. You fucking laugh that happened. That happens at work a fair bit, actually. It was crashing a window. Oh no, this kid have 10 nieces. This is a fucking Jean Grey prequel. I think it is. Oh no, she's looking at a pair of scissors. And now Pete's in school, and Peter's like, man, I just want to be cool. And he's staring at some ass in front. He's looking at Bridget's ass, looking at her asshole. And Bridget's like, trying to make a point that she's giving signs to Peter not to stare at her ass. And Peter's like, look at that ass. Look at that ass, Peter boy. And he grabs his phone, and he's sort of like, oh man, he's asked if he wants to smoke a bong. He's sort of like, man, he gives the thumbs up. They're going to smoke some weed, man. Smoke some weed. It's not 420, it's 1733, and I'm calling this. And this teacher, he's talking about escape rooms for some reason. And he's like, Peter, don't you smoke weed? And Peter's like, I ain't going to smoke weed. And the teacher's like, you better not. And he's like, I won't. He's like, you better not. And now Bridget looks at Peter and sort of like, do you smoke the weed, Pete? And he's like, no, I want to stare at your asshole. And Bridget's like, I know, don't do that. And now Bird's dead outside on grass, and Charlie's eating chocolate bar by it. God, I hope that hasn't got nuts in it. And she's looking at the bird, she's like, mom. And Peter's like, dude, you're weird. And walks off. He might not have said that. And she's trying to feed the bird. Oh no, she's got some scissors and she's going to cut the bird's head off. Like, Charlie, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? That ain't cool. Poor Boyd. Why would you attack Boyd? And she's going to keep eating that chocolate bar. You know what? I hope there are nuts in that chocolate bar. I hope there's nuts in it. And I hope she's selfish. Because you don't cut off a poor bird's head, even if it's dead. You don't cut off a bird's head, especially if it's dead. That's the rules, Charlie. That's the rules, you goddamn little shit. God. Hey, Charlie. Evil. You're worst character on Lost. And you're a nasty person in this movie. And I hope all bad things in life happen to you, Charlie. You're known as... You know, she's... Tone Collette's fucking about with a data chip or something. Because women can be involved in computers too now, apparently. Hello, says Steve. Hello, says Annie. I'm running out of my A-grade material quickly here. Tone Collette walking down the corridor. And the shot composition, I mean, honestly, I can't like the idea of the static shots in horror movies. I think one of the things I liked about Evil Dead Remake was the static shots that you would have. Like the really long shots that would just hold on images and camera would slowly approach them, which was really cool. Here it's not quite working for me because I think this all seems really stupid. And I don't want to come across as rude to movie makers, but I don't really give a shit where this goes. I have some hunches, but at the same time, I feel like this is going to be jump scare central. But also really dragged down. Like, is this the director's cut or something? Anyway, there's phone ringing distance. Gabriel Byrne locks him off his door. And him and Anne are starting up their secondary character arc, which is, we have a bit of irrationality. Oh, apparently the cemetery's phoning Gabriel Byrne. He's like, yes, yes. And he's like, no, he couldn't have escaped. No, he can't. No. So this is shit from director's cut, surely. Oh no, his mother's desecrating her grave, and Gabriel Byrne's like, what the fuck? Why? It's only been a week. Why would that make a difference? You know, you shouldn't want your fucking mum grave be desecrated at all. You know, a week, you know? Gabriel Byrne's like, oh, I'm going to lie to my wife. It's just some billing crap, you know? And Toni Collette's like, I'm going to see a movie. It's this cool movie called Muriel's Wedding I've been recommending. Gabriel Byrne's like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Why would you bring up that title movie like I care? She's like, I just like it. It's very good. Anyway, we're at the school. Oh no, Toni Collette's at school. She's looking through the car window. Now she's walking. Oh, and someone's speaking Spanish. Les Español. And tacos. Un tequila, por favor. Anyway, in English, he would say, I'm a burden, I'm a burden, I'm a burden. That's a horrible thing to say about Toni Collette. You goddamn asshole. You just walked in the room, don't such dick. Anyway, they're all sat round in a circle. Oh, it's a losing a loved one thing. And why is there a Spanish translator? Oh, and they're all miserable assholes. No, I get these sort of groups. I get it when you lose a loved one. To go one things can be some comfort. But imagine being sat around as a circle of some of these assholes, you know? Like, you just look and thinking, mate, look, I wouldn't, if you were in a shop and you were selling me coffee, I would not get coffee from you. But I'm going to tell you about my sadness losing my mother. Is that how it's going to work? You don't look like you can put the foam on a cafe latte, and you want me to convey my grief to you? Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Imagine if you went to one of these things and you fucking saw someone you went to school with 20 years ago. Miserable, miserly fuckhead. You know? And it bullied you. And you went there and they're like, I lost my sister. And you're just like, looking at them thinking, your sister? Like, she wasn't even worse bullied than you. And he was like, but it's sad. And so like, I'm not doing this. I convey anything to you, you would bully the shit out of me. Even if we're adults, if I tell you I miss my mum because she passed away 6 months ago, you would laugh and say she was a fuck. You know? Anyway, now Toni Collette's come about her granddad having depression and starved himself, which, holy shit. Oh, and her old brother's schizophrenia and he's 16. Handed himself in mother's bedroom. Apparently she put people inside him. That's sexual. That's sex slavery. She's not allowed to do that. She can't put people inside him. That's wrong. You know, unless he consents, be better off being even underage. Actually, no. If he was 16, he could go by America. He couldn't have consented. That's sexual slavery. That's enforced prostitution. She should have been locked up. She should have been hung in town square for that. That's fucked up. And so Toni Collette's husband was sort of like, you will have no contact with her. I don't understand this. Oh, she gave her daughter to her grandmother, and now she was bad because grandmother got sick, and she was like, she's not. Not enough beer for this movie. I should put more beer. Is this going to be one of those movies where, and fucking some of you already know this, and some of you will be laughing because you'll know where this movie ends up and you'll know how bad it's going to get for me watching it. But is this one of those fucking movies where they're going to play up whether it's real or not? Because I can't take that. I really can't. One of my most hated things in a horror movie is when they seriously try and act like it's not supernatural. Because this clearly is supernatural. Because our first shot was in a house, in a real house. We went towards a doll's house, and those dolls got up and started walking, and now we're following those dolls. but they're real people. No, it's like, you can't fucking do that. Doing that has fucked with this entire movie completely, because now you want me to think, oh, it could possibly be something real. But you've undermined that already with your choice of shots. And I think that's the thing that so many horror movie makers don't understand nowadays. Your choice of opening conveys the meaning of the movie you are going to give us. You have to choose very carefully how you're going to start your movie, what tone you want. If you want it to be a mystery as to whether this is supernatural or not, do not have an opening which pretty much tells us the sort of movie this is going to be, or not going to be in this case. You know, it's like, for example, Don Darko, which is I'll stand up for it forever and ever, and I'll review it at some point. Don Darko is an amazing movie. And I just realised where Don Darko was. For fuck's sake, it's in the suitcase, which is right across there. But I gotta keep going for this. I gotta keep going for Hereditary and this creepy Wicker Man shit and kids into. You know, stop eating chocolate, you little prick. Jesus Christ. I won't eat chocolate. I can't eat chocolate. I've got to recap this goddamn fucking movie. 4 hits, for fuck's sake. No, I blame that Spider-Man review. I blame that fucking Spider-Man review. Now, if I hadn't reviewed Spider-Man, we've all been fine. No, I undercut my reviews again. God damn it. Well, at least some people listen to the Spider-Man one. Shit, no, I don't want to watch AEW. Anyway, Tony Collette's chopping tomatoes now. I know I love in horror movies when people chop fucking tomatoes. The Arch Gary's sort of like, come back, please. We want your work. And she's going to start crying again. Tony Collette. Why good actors make so many shitty movies? Am I allowed to say that? Maybe she actually really likes this movie. Did she get nominated for an Oscar for it? Fuck knows why. This beer's nice. Score barbecue thing. And Tony Collette's like, no, Pete, eat with us. And so I don't want to. This is so bad. Who wrote this dialogue? Seriously, who wrote this dialogue? I don't understand horror movies and the terrible generic dialogue. It's just, you watch them and you think there's no life to it. There's absolutely no life to it. You know, I hate talking on about something like Don Darko or even the work David Lynch, but it works because there's pep and life to it. This is just poor. This is first draft level. Whereas, like, there's no life to it, no personality. And this Furman Merman looking acting kid, you know. Oh no, Grandma set fire outside. Oh no, she's not dead after all. Oh, whoa. And kid's like, what the fuck? I'll clip my tongue. I'll click it. And Mummy's like, what the fuck's going on? And kid's still like, no, it's fine. Oh, kid's not talking. She's barefoot and they're having an argument. Oh, and she calls the kid an idiot because why not? This is riveting. It really angers me. Like, why can't you just, like, write basically decent dialogue? This is just, it's first draft level, people. It really is. It's like, where's the complexity? Where's the characterization? Where's the character and true characters I talked about last week, where you get the undercurrent of the dialogue? This is just spoken stuff. And it's not even how real people would speak. There's no life to it. I don't understand why they make movies like this, and why they can't have someone else do enough pass-through dialogue to add a bit of pep to it. No, it's so shit. Even George Romero, who mainly wrote in exposition dialogue, would like let the actors work around it a bit. This seems like someone was so proud of their pretty shitty script, to be honest. They were like, you know, it's fine, who gives shit, we don't need to put any effort into this. And the actors were like, can I just change one word? And they're like, no! You know, people mock Kevin Smith movies and Quentin Tarantino movies. I'd rather have that dialogue in this style of movie, because, I mean, it might seem flowery and ridiculous and unrealistic, but guess what? This is a fucking horror movie. It's meant to be flowery and unrealistic. Fuck's sake. Seriously. Jesus Christ, what have I done with my life again? Oh, grandma's at the front door. You old withered down bitch. Look at her, she's dressed in white. You shouldn't be dressed in white, lady. You should go back, put something darker on. Jesus Christ. Don't stand there in the doorway, you fucking arsehole. Jesus Christ, it's giving me flashbacks to Mabel. And Charlie's having staring contest. No, Toni Collette's having staring contest with her. Oh no, she's looking at the doll's house. Oh no, do we have two layers of reality? Whoa! The doll reality and the human reality, and they'll cross over at the end of the movie, and it will be revealed that what we're watching is the doll reality within the doll reality. Rah! Oh, and Pete's sort of like, hey Bridge, I've got good weed, and she's like, what's wrong with you? You're such an arsehole. Oh no, but she's got a bong, and Pete's like sick, because that's how kids talk. That's how this kid talks when it's not working. You know? Anyway, Pete's sort of like, Charlie, just stay here. I'll be 2 minutes. I'll get high and then we can hang out. And Charlie's like, no. And Pete's sort of like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, wow, they've got chocolate cake, but it's got nuts in it. Jesus Christ, this is shit. I love this piss poor set. They probably think they're being really clever by going, oh, well, it's funny because, hey, no, Pete doesn't have wheat. I know they think they're being clever by having her eat the cake, and then it'll have nuts in it, and then she'll eat the EpiPen, and it'll be fun. It'll be cool because they set that up earlier. But this is really bad. Oh, and she's freaking out. She's making witch faces, and Pete's like, I'm just going to take time smoking weed, you douchebag. This is riveting. Oh wow, okay movie, sorry, right. That's the point of flat out for this movie. It's few words in the English language I hate. One of them is the R word. You don't use that if you want 5 out of 5. This movie, it's not going to get 4 out of 5 anyway, but now it's deducted a point. So wherever my review is at the end, it gets a point less than that. I don't give a shit if you're fucking showing us how characters aren't likable or not, which I don't think is the case the movie's doing. You don't put that word in the movie if you want a good mark from me. Anyway, Charlie's coughing up because she's eating some nuts. And Peter's like, I don't know what's going on. You think he'd be taught this shit, you know? But no, he's a fucking moron. Instead of calling for an ambulance or asking him where's for an EpiPen, he decides he needs to carry her home and run home. What a douchebag. These characters suck. That's a shitty pair after a shitty idea. Fucking EpiPens, man. Swear to God. Fucking Epcot, that shit. This is really not very good, people. I can see why this got so much praise in the horror community, because why would we want to raise up good horror movies? We can raise up poor movies like this and Babadook. And I'm just saying poor. Wait, this looks pretty bad actually. But I mean, I thought Babadook Oh no, I wasn't fan flattering. I'm not really fan of this either, because it seems like this is kind of like Quiet Place, where they claim that it's a classy horror movie, and I'm like, well, no, stuff that the dude, oh shit, Jordan Peele? I think it's Jordan Peele. The stuff he's making is really good, you know? He's making interesting, clever horror movies that maybe aren't perfect, but have a good bit of life to them. But this is just, I wouldn't say drivel, because that's not fair, but I really like Get Out, and I really like Us. They're good movies. Very enjoyable. Get Out in particular is an amazing, really good movie. Anyway, Peter's crashed a car and is freaking out, and I don't know why. There's a red light in the background, or it could be a red Volvo, I don't know. It's one of those movies where it could be either. Oh, and there's something's happened, I'm not sure what. Maybe he crashed into an apple tree or something. Anyway, he's looking freaked out. Is he trying to start the car, or is the car starting outside? Could be both. And we're again for the long shots. Don't waste time. You only have so much time in a movie, and you're wasting it for this shot. This actor isn't conveying anything we need to know past a certain point. You know? It's like, oh, he's sad, he's crying. Oh no, he's holding the steering wheel. Like, okay, I get that. He's asking Charlie if she's okay. Well, she's struggling to breathe a second ago, you asshole. So clearly she wasn't okay then, and she's not going to be now. Well, you don't move nowhere. And I just want to say, Ghost Stories did a scene which was loosely similar to this a lot better. You should watch Ghost Stories, by the way. That's a really good horror movie which fell under the radar a bit. Now we're back at a house which is not a doll's house, because we're in the human reality in theory, but in actuality not. And this fuckhead didn't drive to the hospital. So we're dealing with particularly stupid human beings again. I hate that device in horror movies where you can't just have to be stupid. It's not entertaining to watch stupid people. It's entertaining to watch smart people who are thwarted by forces above their control or beyond their control. Seriously, the things I do for this podcast. Things I do for this podcast. Watching Hereditary for podcast, this is shoddy. I like sending messages to friends, it's always amusing. There's not enough beer for this. All work and no playmates in a dull boy. All work and no playmates in a dull boy. All work and no playmates in a dull boy. At least I had some time off work, which is good. It's screaming out of a fucking house at Paco or something. Who are these arseholes? Is that Gabriel Byrne or is that grandmother again? Where are we? Are we in the doll reality or are we in actual reality? Who the fuck knows at this point? What absolute bollocks this movie is. Almost finished a beer. Oh, I'm going to have woo in a second. No, I'm having teeth now. I made burgers. Oh, we're getting Artful Cut. Is Charlie dead? She hasn't gone to the hospital. Oh no, we get great. Oh Jesus, this dialogue's so poor. And such an easy fix. Like, they had the gist of it. They could have just reworded it slightly differently to have a bit of life to it, you know? A bit of pep, you know? Like, oh, Annie's gasping at Charlie, who's been left in her bed alone all night. She might be dead because Peter is so much of a fuckhead he couldn't take her to the hospital. Seriously. So dumb. Oh, he looks upset. Well, I think he does. That's what we're meant to be conveyed by the actor. Wait, what? Is Charlie dead? What the fuck? What? I don't understand. What? Her head is on the side of the road. So where is she? I don't know what's going on, people. I guess she is decapitated on the fucking by a car crash. This is fucking ludicrous. Are these guys? That is so stupid. The contrivances you have come up with to have something like that happen is just so mind-blowing. And lend credence to my idea that this is not a very good movie. Now Toni Collette is having freaking fuck out. You know, she's like, no, my mum died and my fucking daughter got decapitated, but then I found her in a bed at home, but I only found half her body. And we didn't find her head, it was on the side of the highway. And we're going to bury her next to grandma for reasons. That's so fucking stupid. This has to be director's cut, surely. There's giant bunch of bollocks. I know I always seem critical when I do the commentaries, but that's really stupid. And in fact, I wish I was watching Audition, because I remember a few bits about Audition which were quite amusing, and none of those bits is in this movie. Oh Christ, I'm a neat cocktail after this. Hope new mic's working okay, boy. Not new mic, old mic. I keep getting to use it. Old mic, old reliable mic, old Michael. Old Michael. Gabriel Byrne's walking to Toni Collette's room, and she's going for stuff, and yeah. He's climbed into bed and now he's trying to relax, but not really working. Oh, he's reading the script. He's reading the script to Hereditary and he's marvelling all spelling errors and terrible dialogue. Let's see what this movie got on IMDb. I want to see what rating this got. How the fuck did this make $79 million worldwide? $79.3 million. Let's see what reviews were like. Approved rate 89%. Hereditary uses its classic setup as framework for a harrowing, uncommonly unsettling horror movie whose cold touch lingers long beyond the opening credits. Fuck right off. Its collective performance of her crew takes us inside Anne's breakdown flesh and spirit and shouts what left of on earth. Her tour force bristles with provocation that for sure will keep you up nights, but first your screenplay head off. Well, you're full of shit, aren't you? I mean, maybe if you want it to be unsettling and provocative, they should have gone more of a David Cronenberg way, where it's very clinical, because this doesn't seem to have any clue what sort of tone it wants to achieve, you know? And now Peter's freaking out because he's sort of like, what's going on? He's smoking too much weed. Who the fuck's Becky? Peter's freaking out. And these kids, oh, they're so realistic. This is how people act when they smoke weed, dude. This is not forced at all. Like, beer's done. So bear with me. I'm going to put beer in recycling. And then I'll crack on to Woo Woo. And maybe Woo Woo make this movie a bit better. Meantime, I'll see if I can find... Yes, fucking Dong Darko and Blowout are in my suitcase. Motherfucker. You know? And kids are like, we won't get fucked by college kids, yo. And fucking Peter's freaking out. You know, he can't handle his weed and he's groaning. I'm gonna have some woo woo. He's freaking out. His reaction's kicking in. His throat is getting bigger. Oh, that's a gorgeous woo woo. Now Peter's like, where's my EpiPen? But he can't because he's going to die because he's allergic to nuts, despite the fact that he hasn't ever eaten nuts. But he goes home because it's okay. It's okay. Well, it's okay for you. I got to finish this fucking movie. I had 27 of this shit left. Oh, would I be critical of this movie if I wasn't doing a commentary for it? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's a very good question. I mean, I'm sure there is part of me which is playing up how irritating I find this movie for comedic effect, but at the same time, I just genuinely don't think it's a very good movie. And I don't know that my opinion for that would change, you know, particularly. And we say I've got to put more money. I've got to put more money in my actual bank account, not my podcast accounts. That's got no money in it. And you know, Mabel, we've got to pay the bills somehow for that. But podcast account, I'm not putting any money into. Jesus Christ, I need to sort that out. You know, still in debt. How much do I have at the time of this recording? Oh, turns out Anchor at this sponsorship we've got £6.40. And the sponsorship from the Skim was 18 pence. So £6.58. So we still got a way to go to get to £11, but we're going to. It's like, bitch, let's sit in a fucking car. Don't harangue her. It's a fucking grief seminar, you douchebag. No, don't be an arsehole. Shit ain't Fight Club, yo. It ain't Fight Club. Oh, Christ. I don't know why I do this myself. I really don't. And we're having riveting discussion about Mother. And this scene in particular, like, I don't like to tell directors how to do their movies, but you could have chosen a way to do this scene which was a bit more interesting than just close up. Yeah, I just feel like they tend to go for the flat ideas of horror movies, like, you know, I mean, there's a way to have this scene between these two women, both lost kids, and have it be more interesting than close up through a car window. No, it's like, cinema's about movement. This isn't moving. This movie isn't moving, you know? It just seems like it's dragging, taking the least interesting path to get somewhere not very interesting. Woo Woo's fantastic. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hmm 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 hmm. Oh, they're finally parting ways. That was rubbish. Like, I should not start humming and look away from the screen and look at the TV tropes page for the Dark Tower franchise for about 30 seconds. Look up and the scene's still going on. That should not happen. I should be looking away in the first place. But especially, like, if I'm looking away, when I look back, it should be a different scene. The movie should not stall while I'm not watching it. This is a delicious woo-woo, by the way. Really nice. I'm going to have some fish and sandwiches later on, I think. Some really nice fish fin sandwiches. You ever had a really good fish fin sandwich? You know, it's a common person's meal of choice. You know, very paupery meal. Annie says she'll be right back, so in horror parlance she's going to die. And how the fuck is there over an hour of this shit left? You know, is Grandma going to come back as a fucking four-legged demon ghost or some shit? Nope, we're going to get more dialogue about her breakdown. And I don't want that to sound cruel. I would love to watch... love is the wrong word. I'd happily watch Toni Collette in a movie where she played character having breakdown, because I think she did an amazing job. This is not the movie where she should be doing that. You know? That's like... You get what I'm saying? This is not... This sort of crap is not a movie to waste your time. No, it's fucking gormless expression. Kid, do some acting, please. Or should I say... That's maybe not what I should say. Maybe I should say instead that your director and your editor should have chosen a cut where you had done some acting instead of looking confused all the time. They've done you a disservice, kid. They really have. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, there's a sheet over a cage in his room. Oh no. Like, one can relate. Oh, there's posting let bots and birds are chirping, and it's slowly pushed through, because that's what we need. We need shit to take even more time with nothing happening. 48 minutes. Okay, so I'll give a movie this. The grandma's died and daughter's died. Okay, I get that. Right, so stuff has happened, but that's 48 minutes of screen time for two things to have happened. Are you really telling me that you could have sped that fuck up somehow? Like Act 1, like start of movie, grandma dies. End of Act 1, the daughter dies. And that's the tragic part. That's tragic. And then you have maybe an hour, hour and a half, hour and a quarter left of the movie. Great. But kid dies at 40th minute. And there's an hour and 27 minutes of movie left. What the fuck? Seriously, pacing is such an issue in Hollywood at the moment in all forms of movies, you know. Even something like Tarantino. Like, first time I watched most of Tarantino's movies, except for Hateful Eight. I like the recent ones like Inglourious Basterds and Django Unchained. I did not like those first time I watched them. I enjoyed them more later on. First time I didn't. And even Tarantino, a master of length, if even he's struggling at points of these movies with so many characters, so many dynamics, how the fuck do people like this going to have a chance, you know? Anyway, she's fisting Annie. And it's sort of like, seriously, this shit should have been much earlier in the movie. And I know armchair quarterbacking makes me come across such an arsehole, but it's really true. This shit should have happened a long time ago. Because now we're finally getting a scene where Toni Collette gets to actually act with another character, proper acting, and it's 50 how many minutes into the movie? 51 minutes into the goddamn movie that we're getting this shit. That's so bad on so many levels. That's a waste of screen time right there. And that's one of the reasons this movie's dropped down 3 stars. It's like it will not get above 3 stars. I'm sorry, it won't. In fact, it'll probably get 2 because I've deducted 1. But it's already down to 3 stars. Because I can't give this movie a better review than that, a better mark than that. And I'm trying not to be cruel, because Toni Collette is clearly acting as hard as she can. But you have the idea of a one woman or one man show, it doesn't happen. You at least need solid foundations to work from. One person cannot save a movie in this day and age, or I would argue ever. You know, like, anyway, she's spitting up flies or some shit, and Annie's talking about Sharon woman, this random woman's talking about Annie's son. And it's sort of like, oh no, Annie sleepwalks. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? You okay, Annie? And now she's sleepwalking again. And this is, Christ's sake. I was going to do 2 of these back and back. I'm fucking not now. I'm just not. I'm not doing more of this. Anyway, we're getting riveting backstory. She's covered in paint thinner from head to toe. And this woman's like, the fuck? Oh, and she's holding a box of matches and an empty can of paint thinner. You should have been committed, love. And she woke up lighting match, which woke Peter up, and he screamed. And she put the match out immediately. And this other woman was like, you should be committed. This is ludicrous. I really wish I was watching Blair Witch. I really wish I was watching Dong Darko. Is it too late? Apparently it's too late. Shit. Not enough alcohol. I hope you're watching along with me, by the way, because Christ knows how this will be if you're not. Or maybe it'd be more entertaining. I mean, maybe hearing someone losing his goddamn mind on an increasing basis is actually quite entertaining. Anyway, Peter's back home and he biked all the way here, and oh my god, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. This is so boring. This is so boring. Can we go back into fucking dull reality, please? Jesus Christ. It's just... This is really nice. It's woo woo. Sorry, that was quite a long gap of silence because this movie broke me for just a second. And now I'm wondering if I get away with just doing the first hour of Hereditary and then doing another hour later on. Would anyone object? Would anyone really object? I can do halftime handball in that case. Because I'm losing with live at this point. I really fucking am. This is so fucking boring. And now they're eating dinner, and it just reminds me of a scene from American Beauty where they're eating dinner. And American Beauty is better than this. I'm sorry, again, I hate to say this, but you need a good script. You cannot make a good horror movie without a good script. You can't make a good movie in general without a good script. This is genuinely making me a little irritated now because this is really poor. Where's the life to it? Where's the life? Where's the touches in this script that only these writers could do? They're not there. They're actually using words, you sneer at me, dear. They're using those words in this movie unironically, sneering. This is so bad. And all I get is that fucking face on your face. This is terrible. This is so poor. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't understand. Are we meant to relate to the kid? Are we meant to relate to her? Are we meant to relate to Gabriel Byrne? What are we meant to be feeling this scene? What's the objective? What's the goal? Terrible writing again, terrible dialogue, but first time in this movie where someone shows any form of life. This is so bad. Oh, this is just... Peter's like, oh, this is so bad. That scene doesn't work with mum talking to her son. That scene works with the brother and sister talking to each other and dad trying to cut off. And that's a good... When the scene finally fucking ends, that's a good point to wrap this shit up for part 1. When this scene finally ends, that's a good point. Can we just end the goddamn scene? Can we just cut? Please, can we just cut? Fine, fuck it. Finally we cut. Pause. Fuck. 1 hour 49 in. Holy shit. I will be back after halftime handball for the remaining hour and 6 minutes of this movie. Goddamn Jesus Christ. What? This is a 2 out of 5 level moment. 2 out of 5. It would be 3, but with 1 point deducted for the use of the R word. This is 2 out of 5 moment. And be honest, I think it's going to sink lower. So I'll be back after this halftime handball, okay? And now it's time for halftime handball. Red Dragon Chapter 1. Willie Graham sat Crawford down at a picnic table between the house and the ocean, gave him a glass of iced tea. That was very nice of Willie Graham. Jack Crawford looked at the pleasant old house, salt-silvered wood and clear light. I should have caught you in Marathon when you got off work, he said. You don't want to talk about here. I don't want to talk about it anyway, Jack. You've got to talk about it. Let's have it. Just go and get any pictures. He brought pictures, leave them in a briefcase. Molly and Willow will be back soon. Gee whiz, says Jack Crawford. How much do you know, question mark? What was in Miami Herald and the Times, Graham said. 2 families killed in houses a month apart. Birmingham and Alabama. No, Birmingham and Atlanta, I'm sorry. The circumstances were similar. Not similar, Mr. Graham, the same. Gee whiz, Jack. How many confessions so far, question mark? Ha ha ha. 86 when I called in on Skype this afternoon, winked Jack. Krantz, none of them knew details. We think he might smash the mirrors and use the pieces because he's affected by the man in the mirror. He's going to make a change. But none of them knew that. Whoa, Jiminy Jerkers, Jack. Where did you keep out the papers, ? Let me tell you, my boy. The killer's blonde, right-handed, and really strong. He wears a size 11 shoe like a clown. He can tie a bowline, and the prints are all smooth gloves. You said that to public? He's not too comfortable with lots, Crawford said. Guy used a glass cutter and suction cup. He used a suction cup. Who uses those anymore? It's the 21st century. Prick. Oh, and he's also AB positive. Wait, somebody hurt him? ? Not that we know of. We typed him from semen and saliva using cutting-edge technology. He's a secretor, winked Jack. Crawford looked out at flat sea. Will, I want to ask you something. You read papers. Second one over TV. Do you think about giving me a call? No, why not? Said Jack, ? Because I didn't have a phone. My phone's run out of batteries. And they sat awkwardly. For a long time. They sat very awkwardly. Saying nothing. I don't think I'd be all that useful to you, Jack. I don't think about it anymore. Really, says Jack. You caught two. We were a team. Me and you, we were a team, Mr. Graham. We had other people with us and we caught people. We caught them and we need to... Come on. I think it's been a lot of bullshit about where I think. I literally worked with you, says Jack. I worked with you for years. I was posing as a Hollywood actor. I worked with you and you... Oh, why are you lying to me? We worked together. Jack Crawford heard the rhythm and syntax of his own speech in Graham's voice. He had heard Graham do that before with other people. He had seen it. They'd worked directly together in 2.5 seasons of a TV show called Hannibal. Often in intense conversation, Graham took on the other person's speech patterns as proven in Hannibal. At first, Jack had thought he's doing it deliberately, that it was a gimmick for ratings. But later he realised that Graham did it involuntarily and that sometimes he tried to stop and couldn't. Crawford handed Jack 2 photographs. All dead, he said. Graham did not reply. Later on, Molly helped him back. That was Chapter 1 of Red Dragon. This is in Austin Fast Time Hannibal. I'll be back with more soon. Until then, remember, stay vigilant. For Hannibal, the cannibal, might be at your door. Hey, so let's get back to Hereditary, why don't we? Finish this movie off. I've had some food. I've done Halftime Hannibal, and remember we were 1 hour 51 in, so if you pick up from that point, and hopefully this won't be too arduous. I'm going to have this movie left, but like I said, I've eaten on bed now. And Tone Collette's looking at the dollhouse that she's renovated, and there's a sign in there saying keep working, because of course there is, because they're trying to act like there's not a dull reality, but there is. And remember, her son has accidentally, brutally caused a car crash which decapitated her daughter. Brilliantly. And now Tone Collette is walking, she's having a nurse breakdown. She's just shouted at her son. And she's found Joni. So I'm going to turn sound down. And they're chilling out and act like haven't seen each other in months, despite the fact it's been a couple of days. And they're chilling out. And I'm having a lovely cup of dark coat for lemon. And Jo's feeling really good. I guess she's getting some either dick or she's getting some woman action. But she was completely turned around. And is the movie going to start having a plot now, or? Because I'm intrigued. No, just say what's happening. Get on with it. We need a plot. Joan, we won't say you're crazy, just give us a plot. Don't fight this. You know, one time... Oh, she met a spiritual medium, oh fuck's sake. Couldn't you have got this shit sooner? Apparently they're performing open seance, and Joan's like, I know what you'll say, but they're bringing skeptics and scientists, and with skeptics and scientists pretty much same thing. And apparently Joan experienced something magical, because it's an open seance, and they're all magical. They brought in the spirit of man from the 19th century. Or was it fucking one of the colonial racists? Was this slave owner from the 19th century? And apparently a completely single neurologist was permanently changed by MVIT. Like, that's really precise. So Joan asked about her son and grandson at the end, and the medium came to her apartment, and she said things that she couldn't possibly have known unless she'd read the paper or looked me up on Wikipedia. But she conjured the grandson. And it was... And Tony Collette's like breaking character going, this is bullshit, it's terrible. And woman playing Joan's like, no, back to the scene, Tony. And this annoys me so much, because this movie is a personification for show, of tale you don't show. Like, why are we not being shown this shit, you know? It's just, so irritating. Oh, so bad. Joan breathes deeply. Subtitles are amazing. I just imagine listening to this commentary over this fucking movie. Time has not been kind. It's time for a seance with 2 actors. That's encouraging. And no one who's actually officially trained in doing seances. Not that you'd be trained per se, but I mean, at the same time, so like, you're not someone who can... You surely need an expert, in theory, you know, not an actual expert, someone claims being an expert, to do the seance. No, it's Joan and Tony Collette, both who look like they've clearly had mental breakdowns in the last couple of days. Seances and Ouija boards are 2 of my least favourite things in horror movies, because they're just lazy. Toni Collette's pissed off now. She's like, I don't any part of this shit, you know. Seance blatantly isn't real, but I really don't want this. And Toni Collette's character is having a mental breakdown. She's seeing shit move, and she's like, how is this happening? Despite that this is clearly a manipulation of some kind. You know? And there's a blast of air, and she freaks out, and Joan's like, no, calm down, you stupid woman. I do think Toni Collette's acting scene's very good, though. She is an amazing actress. I just feel like this movie is not... It's just not good. It's just irritating to watch. Unless they're going for the eyes see what the eyes want to see, but I don't think that's the case. Toni Collette is freaking out now. She's left out. No. And Joan's like, I love you too, sweetie. And Toni Collette's like, can we stop this bullshit? I'm freaking out. And it's like, is this Joan, or is this just a random crazy woman? Toni Collette's like, fuck, I'm freaking out, I'm tweaking. And Tony Collette's like, have to drag this movie out for longer. And the medium, I guess, is like, chill out, you crazy bitch. You can try this on your own if you want. And so like, what? How? I don't understand this. It shouldn't be this easy, right? Surely. To do spiritual medium, surely there's a bit more to it than this. But like, nope, anyone can do it. You don't have to be an expert. You can be a rank amateur. It's so weird. Such a weird thing to do. But apparently, don't got to let us say every syllable properly, because Joan doesn't know what language, or whoever this woman is doesn't know what language they're actually speaking is, or going to be speaking is. So, which seems like a recipe for disaster. But there you go. The movie's a recipe for disaster. Really is. Really is a recipe for disaster, this movie. Oh, that stupid tongue clicking thing's coming back. Yay, we've got a motif. A little bratty kid going. Oh wow, the move blitzes. Oh man. I wish I'd done Don Darko. Thank you guys for staying for the podcast, by the way. It's a good thing for me to do. Even if Stu got a while left break even. The Patreon is coming, by the way. It's coming very soon. I can't imagine I'll get rich off it, but I think it'd be a cool thing to do. I just need to work out a few logistics. I don't know how the tax system works on it, but you know, hopefully I should figure it out quite soon. What I would say is, if you want to review us on iTunes, that'd be cool. You want to borrow Twitter, we're on Friday Night Fright podcast on Twitter. There's a Facebook page which is pretty cool. I don't really update too much because there's not too many people on there, but that's fine. It's what it is. Yep. Still watching this movie. Oh, there's cockroaches now. Yay! That'll brighten up the movie. And is she sleepwalking because of cockroaches? Or is it maybe not her that's sleepwalking? Maybe it's the dull reality. And maybe it's the dull version of Toni Collette's going for a sleepwalk. She's walking, and the wallpaper looks like shit. This just... I got nothing, guys. I feel like I'm missing something with a movie like this. I'm genuinely wondering, am I missing out on something? Is there a different way to look at it, or because Toni Collette's freaking out. She's looking at something. Sees loads of insects crawling all over Peter. And he either doesn't seem to mind or he's already dead, and she's freaking out, and it's like, oh no, and she's freaking out because he's not reacting to insects crawling in. She's screaming, we can't hear sound, and Peter's like, Mum, what the fuck? He sits up in bed and looks there, and he's still like, what are you doing? What's going on? Didn't these two have a huge fight 2 seconds ago in terms of screen time? But apparently that's not something which is twerp on anymore. And now she's wondering where Charlie is, and Peter's like, are you scared of me? What's going on? Why are you so batshit crazy? He's terrified of her, and can't blame him. She didn't want to be a mother, and Peter's like, no, this is a really weird family. This seems like a discussion you should have during the day. You know, not last thing at night when someone's just waking up. She is pressured in motherhood, apparently. oh shit, she's freaking out. She's like, I tried to have an abortion, and he wants no specifics. And she's like, probably not a good idea. Oh, but she tells him anyway, why would you admit that to your son? And he really wants to know how. And it's sort of like, I tried dozens of things, but it didn't work. Oh shit. Demon babies. This is so bad. You tried to kill me! Seriously! Oh, she's got light. Oh wait, so she had two dreams. One of the dreams was she tried to set him on fire. Huh. Well shit, maybe she did actually set him on fire. That'd be an interesting twist. Nope, he's still alive. Yeah. Now she's leaning over him. This is getting really weird. Maybe it'll get better and more weird it gets. You know? Oh shit, is she gonna burn him? I wouldn't go anywhere with her, I wouldn't. Oh, she's waking husband up. Are they gonna go into dull reality? That'd be interesting. That'd be a change of pace from whatever's going on with this. Oh, maybe they are. I'd rather be in that reality, to be honest. Yeah. Oh look, there's the house. It's a little house with two dogs in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Then Charlie lost her head in the car. This house. A grandma died in this house. So did Annie's brother. He hung himself for a mother. And then he's like, no, we're going to have seance. We can't. We got to have seance. And Steve's like, what the fuck? Why is Gabriel Byrne have made these terrible horror movies? I feel bad. He's like, I haven't followed this movie, okay? I haven't read the script. You know, I had the script, but I didn't read it. So I really don't know what's going on. And Tony Collette's like, we've got to do the scene, Gabe! Gabe! We've got to do the scene! And Gabriel's like, no. That's literally his response. He's like, no. No. Oh, your belly nurse, Hannah. She's like, for fuck's sake, I don't want to do this. And Tone Collette says she tried 20 minutes ago. Maybe in fucking time of movie, but not in time of the reality within the movie. Crazy woman. Don't Colette's like, neither does this family, our energy. Oh god, this is going to be another seance. God, I hate seances so much. They're a really lazy form of script writing. You know? Ugh. And they haven't done much to show that Steve's a skeptic. That's like basic writing right there. You know, you've shown that Steve's a skeptic. And then this shit makes more sense, but he's not been shown to be a skeptic. And also, what happened to his mum's grave was desecrated? He doesn't really seem to give shit about that. That's like a big scene that didn't really go anywhere. You know, it's like that feels like maybe it's something the movie should have explored a bit more, unless they're going for a twist, in which case, you know, that's never said and we imagined it or something. Which I'm honest, if being honest, I imagine something different than this. Anyway, Peter thinks he sees something, and Tony Collette's like, Charlie, if you're in a room with us, touch the glass. She wants to. Oh no, she wants Charlie to move the glass. Move the glass, Charlie. For my honor, partner. I love you, partner. I always loved you. They don't feel anything. Oh no, Pete does. He feels the air flattest. What's bicep? And glass moves. And Gabriel Byrne's like, oh shit, why can't I be making days again? They want Charlie to write something down. Oh, apparently Tone Collette did a seance off screen, which why would it be off screen? Steve's like, no, we can't do this shit. Steve's like, calm down, Annie. He's really pissed off. He's terrified. And Charlie starts smashing shit, because why wouldn't she? I think Charlie would want revenge on Peter, to be honest, you know? The little fucker. Oh, candles lit. Who gave Charlie a match? Who gave that crazy little kid access to a lighter? You know? Steve's like, what the fuck? How'd that get lit? What's the trick? But Annie's freaking out. She's making weird noises and closing her eyes, and Steve's like, seriously, Tony? Get in character. And she growls, and then she looks round, and she starts going, dog barks in the background, and Annie's sort of like starts hearing voices. Oh no, it's not. It's Charlotte. She's like, where am I? And then Peter and Steve look like, Mum, you're freaking out. So they throw water at Tone Collette and calm her down. Ah! Jeez, these people. Oh, the doll car. Cool. For those interested, I'm drinking a darling bit of dark coke with a bit of lemon. On the doll car stopped. Ooh. Ooh. And Peter sat up in bed, you know. Ooh. Gotta drag us to the last act somehow. And Steve's like, right, let me tell you about, oh no, the teacher's talking about fucking Wall Street. That's great. It's a nice cheerful thing to talk about. Those people commit suicide. Why is everyone wearing green clothes, by the way? What sort of weird ass motif is that? Oh, Peter's starting having hallucinations. So, like, I thought I saw my sister. You didn't. I thought I saw a pussycat. And they're like, just fuck off, Peter, you weirdo. Do some more weed. The teacher's like, if you don't want to hear about Wolf of Wall Street's metaphors and allusions and allegories, that's fine. Steve's sort of like, my son's freaking out because of you, you crazy woman. And she's like, Charlie. And so like, Charlie doesn't. Oh shit. Has Charlie ever existed? That would be a twist. Steve is sort of like, listen to me, you crazy woman. I've son protect, and I'm worried about him, and I'm not going to put up your bullshit. And then line goes dead, and so, oh no, no. Crazy. So now Annie's going to get an axe. Oh, is this a mystery prequel? That'd be interesting. I don't think that's the case though. Oh shit. She shouts at Steve and says, I'm not sleepwalking, so do you understand? Then she hangs up on him. That does not add a lot of information to call. It's not really required. Oh, she's got her doll thing out again. Crazy woman. Oh, she's got... There's an auditorium. Stop fucking shaping past, you stupid woman. She's trying to send a message to Steve. And we get a full message. Answer machine message. Oh, it's a man. It's Patrick at the Archer Gallery. He's like, you need to make more art, you know? We love your houses. They look so real and they convey so much meaning. They convey so much meaning that you need to have. Ow, shit. Oh, she's got a show coming up. How much fucking time's passed already? Because 2 people have died. This has to be weeks or maybe even months. And then he starts destroying the doll auditorium. Oh shit, she's smashing the skylight. You're a cruel and capricious god. You really are. How dare you destroy the doll reality? And Steve and Peter are like, we need to get the fuck out of here. This place is batshit insane. And then Peter walks past the office and Steve walks past it and he sees, oh, it stinks of shit and there's stuff smashed everywhere. So he walks in sort of like, Annie, what's wrong? Why does the place stink of shit, Annie? Annie, why does the place stink of shit? And she doesn't respond because she's cross-legged on the floor. And Gabriel Burns is like, you trash this place, but you've done a really half-assed job of it. This is pathetic. So he's criticising his wife and calling her every name under the sun. And it's like, I don't want to look anymore. And he's like, okay, I'm taking my son now. Where are you going? Why not? This is so... 40 minutes of this shit left. Jesus. Well, maybe there'll be a 10-minute credit sequence. That'll be good. Because I can take too much more of this. Gabriel Byrne popping tablets. Oh no, you druggie. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. You'll turn out like Gabriel Byrne and you'll be in movies like Hereditary. Oh, and it's back to Toni Collette. She looks, well, her default setting in this movie is looking miserable. Let's see if she won an Oscar for this movie. Let's see what award she won for this movie. Let's see what award she won for this movie. She should win lots of awards, but I don't think we should. Oh, she executive produced this movie. Such a shame. Such a shame. Oh, audience poll by Cinema Score gave the movie an average grade of D+. Some of the applications noted critic to audience discrepancy, comparing it to Drive, The Witch and It Comes at Night, all of which were critically acclaimed but failed to impress mainstream moviegoers. This is no Witch. This is not close to The Witch. Can we not do things like that? Seriously, I'm not kidding. Can we not compare genuinely fantastic works of art to things like this? Can we not do that? You know? This is just... I can see why critics would love this though, because it feels embarrassed to be a horror movie. It really does. It just feels ashamed to be a it really does feel ashamed to be a horror movie. You know? Like, there's nothing in this movie that feels like it's proud to be a horror movie or necessarily understands much about horror movies or how they work. Anyway, Peter sees Charlie stood in the house because they're in Doll's house, and her head falls off and it turns into a rubber ball, which, you know, as you do. A dog growls outside. We back in Doll reality again? And Peter looks and he sees a dog inside, a dog chilling out, and dog growls. Seriously, a win Doll reality, and Pete gets yanked down. Someone grabs him by the throat. Oh shit, who is it? Could be Charlie. Could be Mum. Could be Dad. Could be Grandma. We don't know. The door shuts. Dog screams, and Annie sees that Peter is gasping, and she's freaking out. So Peter's like, "What the fuck are you in my room? You're pulling on my head." And Annie's like, "No, I wasn't. You're screaming. What happened?" He claims he saw Charlie in the corner, and then he started trying to pull his head off. And oh shit, he's having dreams of Doll Universe. And she's like, "Where'd you see Charlie? Listen to me. I don't know what's happening, what you just saw, but I'm stopping this. Do not tell Dad what you just said." Oh, it's not true. Something's going on, and she's the only one who can stop it. Do you understand me? She's the only one who fits. Oh no, she's going to Doll reality, and then Charlie's still doing her shitty drawings because why not? And Tone Collette, you gotta hurry up stopping this movie. Oh, Charlie's drawing images of Dad. Oh, he looks sad. Dad looks sad. Charlie is glad. Annie is mad. Peter is bad. Only solutions. She's going to set a picture book on fire. It's like, oh shit. Oh no, you don't, Annie. Oh no, you don't. Don't do that. Annie's like, I gotta set it on fire. You know, continuous theme of it being prequel to Misery. I would actually praise this movie if it was that, but I don't think it is. I don't think these guys. I fucking hope A24, whoever they are, don't have fucking rights to Misery. Jesus Christ, leave that movie alone. Leave that book and movie alone. It's suffered enough. Oh no, Annie set her clothes on fire, but she doesn't seem to notice. Or maybe books a reflection back. Yeah, how would you not know your arm's on fire? Then she's like, oh no, oh whoops, oh my arm, oh no, it's on fire. Oh no, I don't seem very concerned. Oh no, it's on fire because the book's on fire. Which that doesn't make any sense. How's the book connected to you, and why is she not reacting to the flames? And what? Oh, flames go out when she put flames out. I was rooting for the fire. Peter's wandering, as you do. Oh, I've almost run out of coke. Jesus Christ. What's this fucking thing left? Oh, 37 minutes. Shit. Tone Collette's gone for a walk. She's looking crazier than ever. It's like she'll sort this shit out. She'll set the book on fire and then set her arm on fire, but not react to the fact that her arm got burned. Like, just because the flames go out doesn't mean burns are gone. And we get wacky camera angle time. It only took us 93 minutes or whatever the fuck time we're through. And we're in the corridor and Annie's like, let me in to someone, but who is it? She's banging on the door, but there's no answer because of course there's no answer. She's like, let me in, Joan, let me in. But of course Joan's dead because why would she still be alive? No? Why would she? There's symbols drawn everywhere. She's drawn Aztec symbol. Oh, she's drawn symbol of Peter. Oh, that bitch. That utter bitch. What's her game? Joan's not going on the door because she's... Oh shit, Joni. Then Annie gasps and she's like, oh no, I've cracked mystery. This is rubbish. Like, it's competently made. I'll give you that. This is competently made, but it's just not very good. And I get the impression that the twist or lack thereof, you know. Oh, Peter's being exposed. I don't know who by or how or what's going on. Peter's like, the fuck is this shit? He hears weird voices and he sees Joan across the street and she's muttering gibberish, and so like, the fuck is wrong with you? And knowing this seems to be reacting to him. Oh shit. Who's she fucking... What is going on? This is... I mean that in the most confused way. Like, Joan saw a medium, now she understands how to do medium shit. And what is with these fucking mats and shit? Like, what? Why? I don't... Oh, now Annie's looking for a book to see the writing and see what it really says. Or something, invocations. Oh, King Paimon! Once locked, new ritual is required to unlock. King Paimon's a male, thrust covetous of male human body. King Paimon? Seriously, the names in these movies get worse and worse. Like, why? I give Paranormal Activity shit, but this is just ludicrous. Like, I mean, if you're going to do something this fucking stupid, at least have 3 or 4 movies to build up some anticipation first, and then pull the bollocks moment, you know? The absolute bollocks. And wait, Tone Collette's like, what? Who? Oh shit, Annie was there all along with my mum. No, Joan was there all along with my mother. And it's like, I don't follow what this gibberish is meant to achieve. And that was the dollhouse. Oh, the mum was, her grandma and Joan, her mum and Joan were friends. And her mum was sort of like, ha ha ha, I'm going to summon demon. I love how Paranormal Activity rightly gets shit on for this bollocks. But fucking, this doesn't. This is let off the hook, you know? It's like, why is this given a pass? This is just as much bollocks as Paranormal Activity. Even worse, actually. Now Peter's like, what's going on? He's seeing weird shit. Oh, is the end dull reality yet? Peter is walking. Oh, Spring Bosom Cemetery have emailed Steve. Oh, I guess we're getting back to that plot point at last. Yes. Oh shit, the grave was dug up. Why wouldn't Steve just go investigate that on his own? And now Annie's there and she's like, Steve, we got a problem. See, Joan knew your mum, and your mum was a psycho bitch. Oh no shit, there's flies in the attic. Oh, not in the attic. But Annie's going to go up there anyway with the flies. And I'm starting to get the impression that flies are drawn to this movie because it's a piece of shit. Really bad. How did this get so much critical praise? Seriously, I don't get it. Was the script? Did the script seem better? Did they rewrite the script in production so the actors read the original, and when they're hooked into the movie, then they sprung this rubbish on them? Because this is just absolutely shoddy. This is absolutely shoddy. Oh, there's a corpse in the corner. Of course there is. And now we're back in class with Peter's in class. Because of course he would be. Where the fuck Bridget hasn't reappeared? Anyway. Oh shit, the grandma's body is... No, was that Charlie's body? There's a body in the attic anyway, it's a missing head, so I'm going to presume it's Charlie's. Oh no, it's grandma's, because the grave was desecrated. But how long has she been there? Would they not notice the smell? You know? Oh shit, they see a symbol written on the wall, and Peter's like, I'm tweaking bollocks. As the teacher's talking about Agamemnon had no choice. You know, Troy, Hector and Paris were douchebags. Agamemnon, he was right to go after them. And Peter's freaking out because his tongue clicking to his sister's nearby. That arsehole. And Peter's like, no shit, I didn't mean for you to die, but you were dead. And he looks straight ahead and he sees... Oh, he doesn't. Peter's there and he's freaking out. And his joints are manipulated and shit. And oh man, he's got a slur on his face and his tongue's clicking. And he's having an allergic reaction. And everyone's sort of like, Peter, what the fuck, man? And then his head smashes on the desk. And then it rises. And then his neck freaks out. No one thinks, oh shit, should we have an EpiPen? So he smashes his hair on the ground again and starts freaking out and screaming and having a bit of an allergic reaction. And he's terrified and he's freaked out and no one does anything because why would they do anything? And it's watch him, which actually might be realistic because what teacher in my age is going to go near a kid acting like that? It'll be like, let's let it play out and see what happens. You know? Because you touch that kid, you'll get fucking sued. And his parents will be like, I'll fucking have you, gobchance. And you'll be like, no, I'm trying to help your kid. Your kid's got issues. And they're like, no, you fuck. You bastard, you arsehole. Not fucking, no. We won't be involved. We won't touch your kid. Your kid dies, he dies. You know? Steve picks up the phone and then his exact response is, for fuck's sake, not this shit again. Not again, no. Sick of this. Cause Peter has broken nose, concussion, and he's had an allergic reaction, some pain medication. Steve's like, I'll get him to a hospital. And they're like, why don't you just call an ambulance? Steve's like, fuck your ambulance. I'll get him there. I'll get him there and I'll skin him for free. He starts having breakdown in the car, like any parent would, especially, you know, stupid parents, which there seem to be a lot of in Aylesbury, to be honest. And he's running along with the car. They haven't taken Peter to the fucking hospital, or they're not keeping him there, despite the fact that he clearly has concussion. And Steve's like, Annie, fuck off. My son tried to commit suicide by smashing his face off the desk. Steve's sort of like, let's get him in the house. How the fuck did this? Why is this kid not in hospital? There's no reason for that other than whoever wrote this movie doesn't know how real life works. And Steve is so angry at this point. He's like, what the fuck? Steve's sort of like, Annie, your mum's not upstairs, and also I paid for the fucking grave, which is desperate, but I'm not going to tell you. And Steve's sort of like, for fuck's sake, I'll go in the attic, I'll tell you it's not your mother. And for some reason I've paid for the grave, it's been desperate, but I haven't brought that up to you because it's not important. His face says, oh, it's not important. Insects buzzing everywhere, and Steve's like, oh, that's a bit strange. You know, I might have to have a bit of an investigation here. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Let me just investigate. So he pulls down the ladder and sort of like, the flies are strange, Ang, I'll give you that, but I need to investigate. And he goes to investigate, and Annie runs off because, mind the ladder, you bitch. Jesus Christ, Annie. Basic health and safety. You watch a ladder. For some reason, what the fuck's she doing? Steve screams because he sees the body and he's like, Jesus fuck. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Why didn't you call police? And then he's like, police can't help us. And Steve's like, who the fuck is that? Steve's like, it might be your mother, I'm not sure. We should probably get police. Steve's like, you gotta catch me up here. I don't really know what's been happening in the last 40 minutes of this movie. And Annie's like, I met a woman named Joan. She knew my mother. She consoled me. She told me sense. She told me how. And I think some weird shit's going on. Steve's like, I don't understand this. Oh, he accuses her of digging up a grave. And Annie's like, what the fuck? Oh, I won't tell her because she'll be worried. You absolute douchebag. Her mother died. The grave was desecrated. And like, I won't tell her. It'll be fine. I think she might take it wrong way. She might take it wrong way. She might think something's going on, and I don't want her to think that. And then he's like, I may have set this in motion. I might have caused this first act to set in motion. Steve's sort of like, for fuck. Gabriel Byrne at this point looks like he realised this is now his life. This is the sort of movie that he is going to have to make, and he looks fucking gutted as shit. He looks so sad. It's like, my God, I was once a lead actor in Coen Brothers movie, and look what I'm doing now. Look what I'm reduced to pay my fucking mortgage. It's not too late, Gabriel. You can make a comeback, you know? You and Chaz Palminteri can make comebacks. You know, I'm sure you paid lots of money for this shit, but I'm sure Coen Brothers will write you another story at some point. They're not like Tarantino. They'll keep writing to the end. And Annie's like, can you throw this book in fire? It'll set me on fire, but it's okay. And Steve's sort of like, what's the catch? And Annie's sort of like, no, it's fine. Nothing will happen. Book will burn. I'll be it. And Steve's like, seems like there's a catch. Would it set you on fire? And Annie's sort of like, no, I assure you, it won't. Steve's like, you're being very insistent when you clearly can't know that for sure. It's like, burn the book, Steve. And why won't? And Steve's sort of like, he really doesn't seem to understand. The actor or the character, they both don't seem to understand what the fuck's going on at this point. And I can relate. And Annie puts light fluid on the book because she figures that she'll burn quicker if she does that. And Steve at this point is like, I'm sure Gabriel Byrne's impressed that Toni Collette is putting so much effort into this movie. But what a fucking waste. Like imagine a movie about an actual breakdown of a relationship and the kids and all that with these two actors would be genuinely really good. It's the horror bullshit. Like, it's ruining this fucking movie. Like, the seances and the books and all this shit. Like, and it's the other fact that the movie can't decide whether it wants to commit being a full-on horror movie or a psychological horror movie or a thriller, because it keeps throwing all these disparate elements in, but then not really doing anything worth a damn. Steve's still like, I don't want to burn book. You're sick, Annie. He needs to call police. You do. You don't need to tell us. Just get on with it. So Annie throws the book. Oh shit! Oh my God! She throws the book in the fireplace, and Steve gets lit on fire. And he's like, no! And Gabriel Byrne's secretly glad on the inside. So he's like, thank fuck I get out of this movie. No? And then it's night, and I guess Annie hasn't called police, because why would she? Now Peter's upstairs. Wouldn't Gabriel Byrne burn the whole fucking house down, considering that he was lit on fire by a magical book that had been covered in lighter fluid. And Peter's like, how am I not dead? Oh, he sees a fire going in the fucking one of Doll's houses. Oh shit, did they cross over to Doll reality for a second? That's explaining how fucking Steve went up on fire so quickly. I need a whiteboard to keep track of what reality they're in any given time. And they pull the bullshit that this was a little kid doing. That Annie as a little kid did this shit with her doll's house. This movie is going 1 out of 5. It's on thin fucking ice already. I mean, I'm being kind because I'm deducting a 1 mark point, 1 grade for the use of the R word. So I'm being nice because I'm say it would be a 3 without that and 2 with it. But be honest, it's probably 2 in general. But I don't want to say 1 star yet. I want to give it a bit longer. Peter sat in bed and birds are insects are chirping and shit like that. And the dog's disappeared. And he's running along the fucking ceiling. Because why not? Why not say she's got superpowers at this point? Anyway, Peter's sat in bed and oh god, it's just him and Annie at this point, isn't it? Fucking hell. Oh, it's not really fucking Laurie Strode versus Mike Myers now, is it? In terms of interest and tension or complexity. Flies are still buzzing around. Peter wasn't woken up by his dad screaming in pain earlier on, which in most cases you'd assume would be something to do with the dolls, but in this case, fuck knows, it could just be shit for the sake of shit. Oh shit, there's a clattering. Not a clattering. More flies buzzing. We get it. We get flies are buzzing. You don't have to keep bringing it up. It doesn't really have anything to do with anything. Once again, this podcast is not sponsored by Dark Coke, but god damn it, I wish we were. Peter's walking around the house and he's shutting doors because why not? Peter's walking around. Oh, and the lights are on in the dollhouse because hey, let's do a big twist. Jesus, how long has this movie got left? Fucking 17 fucking minutes. Oh, and this kid was in Jumanji. Kid, you need to hire a fucking agent. You really do. Like, Jumanji is really funny. This is just like, I mean, so this kid can act. I'll give him that, but I don't know. Fuck this. Oh, his nose is still broken. He has concussion, but you know, they let him sleep because why not? Oh, and he's looking around and oh, have they done revealing these in doll reality yet? Because I'd rather watch that fucking movie, Inception, but with like a doll reality. That'd be cool. Oh, Peter's dead. Steve's dead. He's burned alive. And Peter doesn't seem very bothered by that. And she's walking, and I'm typing messages in Facebook Messenger. And Peter's like, no, my dad can't be dead. He can't burn alive. And he's rapidly discovering that his dad could have burned alive and has in fact burned alive. No, he's burned to a crisp, and Peter's like, how the fuck did I not hear that? How the fuck did I not hear that shit? And I'm the same way. I'm like, how the fuck do you not hear that? That's pretty fucking loud. I mean, your dad screamed in fucking agony. Oh, and there's... What the fuck is that? Is that Tone Collette? Stood naked in the door. This kid's gonna be fucking scarred for life. Who the fuck is that? Someone naked in the door. I can't make out who it is. And Peter's like, what the fuck? And he hears a thud and looks back. Oh shit, Annie's running for him. And Peter's like, let go of me, let go of me. And Annie's sort of like, oh, we gotta chase you. Oh, and Peter's screaming as he's running up to the attic. And Annie tries to stop the lad going up. Peter refuses to. He's hiding in the attic. Oh, this is amazing. Peter's sort of like, Mum, fuck off, as she keeps banning. And Annie's lost her mind at this point. Oh, and she's headbutting the fucking... Oh shit, she's headbutting the thing. She got fucking super strength now or something. I don't really know what's going on. This is so incoherent. Tonally, this is incoherent. I'm looking forward to going outside again, actually. Sorry, I may have just fired. I'd really like to go outside now. I need some fresh air. But I also need to finish this, you know. Need to get next Friday's podcast recorded, because I'm not going to have time next week. I got fucking loads of wrestling on. And it's in the attic, and there's loads of cryptic shit everywhere. Candles, symbols and shit. Flies too, because of dead body. The flies well, they'd be dead by this point, and also they were flown straight out as soon as the door things open. The attic door, step door, trap door, whatever it's called. And Peter's like, oh, there's an outline here, and he freaks out. I wouldn't open your mouth. Oh, he finds a picture of him, which he's very confused now. He's like, but I don't want Kim Pieman being beside of me. And he gasps. You know, he's breathing heavily. I wouldn't do that, kid. There's not much oxygen up there. He says he has to wake up and then he'll be okay. Well, fucking, I wish I could wake up from this nightmare, but that's not fucking happening to me, and it's not going to happen for you, kid. He is, flesh tearing. Oh, fascinating. And behind him is... Nope, in front of him is... Oh no, he looks up at the ceiling. Oh, and he's about to scream. Oh, who was that? Is that Annie? What the fuck? She can fly. Crazy bitch. Oh no, she's stabbing herself in the neck. But if you can fly, that's so pointless. Oh, she's repeatedly stabbing herself. Oh, and she can fly for some reason. That's cool. Well, when she discovered the ability to fly. Oh shit! What the fuck? Who the fuck were they? 3 naked people stood in the corner. Then he jumps out Then Pete jumps out windows. Soaring stops. Like, who are naked people? They're having sexy orgy. They're just having an orgy or sexy orgy. Right, is this going to be bullshit reveal where it turns out he's a doll? Because I would find that particularly underwhelming. But this is a terrible fucking movie in general. So, Nope, apparently he's still alive, despite landing face down on the ground on an already broken nose and leaving fucking crater in the ground. Which, you know, his head would be mush by that point. Oh, and he's levitating back up to the fucking treehouse. Which, why not? Why the fuck not? And Peter, at this point, I'd just lie there and I'd just let it end, mate, because there's nothing good from going to that treehouse. No? Seriously, I mean, not that I would write something as pathetic, but if I was writing this, it would end him just walking off and I'd be like, fucking let the audience figure shit out. Anyway, here's that stupid tongue clicking again, because why not? And he's walking, and there's is the dog dead? I don't fucking know. At this point, Peter's like, surely he'd be wondering about naked people in the attic. I mean, that's going to keep me up all night. Oh, they're outside now, and naked people. And they're like, hello, Peter. And Peter's like, that's fine. Naked people, that's okay. I'm going to go and hang out with my mum, who can now fly and manage to heal from stabbing herself in the neck 70,000 times. Surely something good will come from that. Like, there's no way to get into the thought process of these characters. There's no way to understand why they're doing any shit they're doing, because none of the shit they do makes any sense. And for comparing this to Witch, you are fucking shitting me. That is a goddamn masterpiece of a movie in every conceivable way. That is art. I don't know what the fuck this is, but this is not art. This is drivel. Absolute drivel. Oh, there's more naked people in Treehouse. You know? I get the impression this is loosely inspired by The Witch in terms of how it's made, but in terms of how it's shot, this is awful. This is really bad, and this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Who put this trash together? Seriously. I mean, I'd say it's competently made, but I don't think that's something that you should applaud. Like, that's a baseline. Oh, they're worshipping Pie Man, I guess. It looks like a fucker from Big Trouble in Little China. The evil guy, I can't remember what his name is. It looks exactly like him. Don't sully Big Trouble in Little China with this bullshit, you know? It's absolute bollocks. Oh, and Charlie and Grandma are kneeling too for fucking Pie Man, despite the fact they've both been decapitated. And the fucking cult of naked people. Do we really have to see Mill H. Dick? Really? Just a little bit of Mill H. Dick. Like, and fucking somehow Tony Collette's not dead. And Peter's like, what is this bollocks? Oh, and he sees a picture of Grandma on the wall. Oh, the Queen. And Peter at this point sort of like, can't I just be a fucking puppet already and get over with? Because this is proper bollocks. Oh, and one the naked people standing, and she's reaching out to the Queen, and she's picked up a bowl. Oh, she can smoke a bowl. That'd be a fitting into this character arc, which I imagine being high and watching this. Fucking hell, that's heightened cutlery, I think. Oh, and they put a crown on Peter's head because he is the Pie Man. And Peter's like, what the fuck? Why me? Not mentioning how Peter's still alive considering he took face down tumble on ground. Oh, we need close-ups of his dead sister and dead grandma. Oh, and Joan's then she's like, no, it's okay. It's Joan Jett, boy. She's talking about her bad reputation. She says Peter will be alright. Now, why are you trying to cast him out? Okay, now he's Pieman, apparently. This is worse. One of the 8, for fuck's sake, this is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Absolute twaddle. This is so bad. I hope Paimon kills everyone. What do puppets have to do with anything? The dolls. Paimon's, if they even check to see if the fucking procedure, soul restoration, transference, they actually check to see if it worked, the ritual. Because I don't think they really put much thought into what happened if it didn't work. And Peter's like, oh, are we going back to the puppet thing? No? Is that it? Is that it? Is that the end of the movie? That's it. That's the end of the movie. That was rubbish. That was really, really bad. I don't really know what to say, really. That was awful. I feel like I've wasted my time watching it. I feel like that's time I'll never get back. I wish I was watching Arthur again from last week, because at least with Arthur, you got Helen Mirren doing a pretty damn good performance. And it was short, and it was bad, and it was offensive, but it was inoffensive compared to this. This was one of the dumbest horror movies I've seen in a long, long time. This was one of the dumbest movies I've seen in a long, long time. It was so bad that even watching this for free, I feel like I've lost out on something, on monetary means. I don't know what to say, really. I would go for, because I'm trying to be nicer, I'd go for 2 out of 5, because Toni Collette's performance is really, really good. It just doesn't work in this movie. The movie makes no sense. The reveals are from left field and don't make any sense. The plot makes no sense. Certain aspects of the movie make no sense. The character choices make no sense. The writing choices make no sense. The one thing they could have done which was interesting, which would be interesting, is to reveal that the realities between the human and puppet were being mixed. That didn't go anywhere. There's no reason for these puppets except for misdirection. Why it was called Hereditary, I don't understand, because there was nothing hereditary about this. Maybe the conditions that the parent and daughter had, but they weren't really ever explored in detail. And just so many other things that didn't make any sense. It is a movie which, normally movies, when you have a twist, you go, oh, that's fine. The first part of the movie worked, even if I didn't like the twist. This didn't work before the twist. And when the twist came, it was so stupid, and the movie failed to work after that. Definitely not recommended. Do not watch it. If you've watched Hereditary and listened to this commentary, that's great. If you haven't watched Hereditary, listen to this while watching it and then never watch it again. So whatever you do, I watch Hereditary and listen to this, but then after you've done that, don't watch ever again. Don't waste your time like me. This is a job for me, it feels like at this point. I watch this shit so you guys don't have to. In this case, you have to watch it to understand. Or maybe you just like listen to a guy losing his fucking mind over 2 odd hours. I don't know. Anyway, this is Ian Austin, Friday Night Fright, signing off saying, remember, life is beautiful, Hereditary ain't. Laters.